Welcome back to Finding Quality Elder Care 5-Minute Tips. Looks like I didn't scare you away. That's good news. Today, another drill down. Full transparency, addressing the elephant in the room. Will there be conflict on this journey? The answer is there is no doubt. So a dovetail from the last segment of expectations being met and disappointment. You need to recalibrate your expectations to avoid disappointment and understand there will be a number of opportunities for conflict. And let's talk about what conflict really is. If we distill it down to its most basic level, conflict is an internal disruption, misalignment of belief. So if your belief system is such that you have some commitment to a certain understanding of how things work, and then something comes along and challenges that, that's where you have conflict. Now, the physical manifestation of that is fear turned to anger equals argumentativeness or physical reluctance. I'm here to tell you, unless you're very gifted, chances are you're going to come up against not only internal conflict within yourself, but within your loved one as well. So again, to go back a few segments, recalibrating that level of expectation so that you can assuage some of that disappointment, just know that conflict is definitely a part of this process. And once again, this is not an event. This is a journey. It's a process. It's multifaceted. So as I said, the first thing that you recognize in the outward display of conflict is anger. And anger is nothing more than fear leaving the body. So a lot of that fear and anger come from denial, and denial is stronger than you would give it credit for. So within your elder, the denial that they need care. Well, I've only had a few falls. Well, I only set the kitchen on fire once. Well, I only took the wrong medication a couple times. You need to stand your ground and understand that you need to go right at that conflict with reason and logic and empathy and compassion. But most importantly, with a desire and a true passion to find quality of life in senior care. One of the big obstacles that you might have is sibling consensus. This is the one thing that would frustrate me the most as a gerontologist. You've got the one dutiful son or daughter who's usually closely in location, proximity, closely connected to their senior, and they're seeing these things on a daily basis. Well, mom needs this, mom had a fall, and I'm right there to help, and we need to find care. And then you call up your sibling and say it's time, and they dig their heels in. They're in super denial. And then, of course, they become an ally, a united front with your loved one that you're trying to find care for a variety of reasons. And we can drill down to that in another segment and how to overcome that. What I'm suggesting is you need to stay true to your mission. You need to filter out what I call the white noise of that sibling at a distance, or the one that's got their eyes on the prize of some level of inheritance, so they don't want to spend their money. It's not their money, it's your loved one's future for quality of life. I get it. There's a lot of dysfunction in most American families. Somehow you're going to have to figure out how to rise above that. And education is the panacea to that. The more education that you've got, the more likely you're going to be able to shift that belief that I mentioned at the beginning of this segment. If you can somehow realign the shift of belief, then you resolve conflict. Am I suggesting that seniors may actually enjoy their journey along that path and subsequently in senior care? I'm not just suggesting it. I'm guaranteeing it.